Pokemon come in all shapes and sizes, but like every yin to a yang, there's an awesome to a lame. So we're gonna spend this video looking at some of these adorable little lame freaks, but it won't just be me doing it, oh no. I've enlisted the help of a few friends to do so with me. First up is a good friend named Solder. Take it away, Solder.
My personal pick for the lamest Pokemon has to go to the Johto gimmick known as Unknown. When it was first introduced, I really liked the concept of it. It was an ancient alphabet, it could be used for the lore, it could be used to make messages with other Pokemon fans, it could be used to solve puzzles to get rarer Pokemon. Instead, they made it into a Pokemon that only exists for the purpose of collecting. It has 28 forms, one for every letter, and then extra 2 for the exclamation point and question mark, which have no purpose in my opinion. That's literally all it has going for it. As a Pokemon, it doesn't look cool at all, it's just a floating letter. It has really bad stats, and literally the only move it can learn is Secret Power. No TMs. This thing actually has a smaller move pool than Magikarp, and doesn't have an evolution to compensate. It's so lame, and I wish they did more with it because it had so much potential.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That was Solder, and if you want to see more of him, you can either check out his YouTube channel, which is linked down below, or you can watch one of the videos that are going up soon of him and I playing through Resident Evil 5. On to the next Pokemon. This victim will be Luvdisc. Luvdisc is a small heart-shaped Pokemon that has no use beyond its one use, getting heart scales. Its move pool is limited and its highest stat is 97 base speed. That's pretty bad, seeing as its next highest stat is 65 for defense. It has no use on the battlefield, and hardly one off. Some joker thought that the 8th gym leader should have this as their starting Pokemon. Like, really? Come on! This is why Wallace is the worst champion. But then again, Alder exists. To get the maximum optimization from this Pokemon, have a Pokemon that knows Thief and empty item slot, and then just steal a heart skill from it and throw it in the trash can. For this next Pokemon, we're gonna send it over to my friend, Pop Notes. You had something to say about Shelter, I believe?
Yeah, Shelter looks like it has severe crippling brain damage. Goddamn atrocious.
And with its tongue sticking out like a moron, I do not blame you for thinking so. At least it evolves into a cool vagina. Speaking of hairy things, next is Probopass. Nosepass itself was a lame Pokemon, but then they decided to evolve it in Gen 4 and oh god! You know, on second thought, we don't need to discuss why this thing is so lame. Just try and stare at this for the next 10 seconds and have your eyes not bleed. Now, if you're still alive, then your prize is we get to move on to the next Pokemon. A friend of mine that goes by Father of Grey gave me a script to read because unfortunately he could not record it himself. Let's read it. I almost said unknown, but it at least has a Mythos theme going for it. Lydian is the 5-star Pokemon and the least deserving of its title. Despite its beautiful move pool and nitty ability in Iron Fist, it does not have the stats to do anything at all. Not even a Mega could save it, unless they did something all retarded like plus 70 into attack with huge power. For a cool looking bug Power Ranger sort of thing, it really does leave a lot to be desired. Even in the casual playthrough, it often gets passed up on an in-game team. Oh, and you know what's even more beautiful? Just the icing on the shit cake? Ladybug is a version exclusive in Pokemon Silver and Soul Silver. God bless the poor sap that gets a Ladybug and a Nuzlocke. Don't mind the fact that I'm playing through Soul Silver and a Nuzlocke right now. Hopefully I don't get one. And that wraps up today's video. We are done bashing poor innocent Pokemon. If you think that there's Pokemon that's more lame than the one we listed, let me know by leaving a comment down below. I also like to take this time to thank my friends that chipped in for this video. You guys are awesome. Also, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me in the future, subscribe right here too. I've been Mac. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Until next time, see ya.